If you are a woman and you're in a relationship with a man, but you're uncertain whether this man truly loves you, in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 tips that will help you reach the decision whether this man loves you or he's just playing you for a fool. If you want a quick and simple answer, then I'll say this to you. To tell whether a man truly loves you, pay attention to his actions and less attention to his words. I will explain this further as the video goes along. For those of you that are seeing me for the very first time, I am Emmanuel Smarth. I make videos about relationship and personal growth. If that is something that you're interested in, then kindly consider subscribing to this channel or following me. If you've been around my channel before, thank you so much for always stopping by. I appreciate it. Now, let's get into the video. Here are 10 reasons to show that a man does not love you. Number 1, he shows no interest in you. I'm not even talking about your hobbies or your work. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you as a person. If you're a woman and you're with a man that does not care about you, he does not check up on you, he doesn't want to know what is happening in your life, he doesn't care about your mental health, he doesn't care whether you have eaten, how you're doing, how you're feeling, he doesn't care about your mood, he doesn't care about anything that is going around you, that is an indication that this man does not love you. Be very careful, because men like that will only call you when they need something from you. They only call you if they want you to do them a favor. So if you find yourself in a relationship with a man that shows no interest in what is happening with you and your life, he does not love you. That is the first reason. Number 2, you need to be very careful with men that shamelessly ask you for money. Let me clarify this. You see, I love women that stand by their men when times are difficult. I love women that say, no matter what, I'm going to be with you. I got you until you can stand back on your feet. But there are some men that do absolutely nothing. All they do is go to the gym. All they do is sit down and play PlayStation. And then they shamelessly and repeatedly ask that woman for money. If you find yourself in such a relationship, that is a man that does not love you. Don't pay attention to his lies. Don't pay attention to all the crappy stories that he tells you that there are no job out there. A man that truly loves a woman, we appreciate the help that she is giving him, but at the same time, we put in effort, we do his best to secure a job so he can help provide for his woman or help support his woman. So that is the second reason. Another sign to prove that a man does not love you is when his words mean nothing. At the start of this video, I mentioned that you need to pay more attention to his actions and less attention to his words. Let me explain a little further. You see, nowadays, any guy is smart enough to read a woman, to study a woman, to acquire information of that woman. All they have to do is just do or say what the woman wants to hear. It's easy. There are some women that are very fond of romantic guys. So anybody can study a few romantic quotes and come and say them to that woman. But if you want to know if a man truly loves you, it's not all about the things that he's saying. It's about, does he believe in his own words? Is he making sure that his words and his action are going hand in hand? Is that what is happening here? So women usually fall victims to this because sometimes they are attracted to men who say things that they like or things that they love to hear. They're attracted to men who compliment them, men who pretend to be a certain way, only to later on find out that this men are nothing as they once presented themselves to be. So as a woman, it's important that you listen and you pay attention to the action of a man and stop falling for his words. If you do that, then you find yourself in a good relationship. If not, you find yourself in regrets. So that is the third reason. Another indication that shows that a man does not love you is the men who claim to be only good at sex. Now, I understand sex is a very important part of relationship. And sometimes if you find someone who knows how to satisfy you in bed, it gives you another reason to hold on to him. So sex is not everything. In relationship, there is more to relationship. There is commitment, there is care, there is being there for a person. Don't trade sex or don't hold on to a person because he's good at sex and then sacrifice all the amazing things that come with the relationship: companionship, commitment, sacrifice, attention, being there for each other. So don't allow a man to use sex to keep you trapped in a relationship, because sometimes it could be that he just does not love you. Another sign that signals that a man does not truly love you is when he lies to you endlessly. True love requires that you're open, you're honest with the person that you're in a relationship with. But for some reason, I don't seem to figure out why men choose to lie. I've seen a lot of men lying about the number of cars, the number of houses, their family background, and how wealthy they are. I don't understand why they lie. My only theory is that some men are accustomed to dating women that are materialistic, women that are gold diggers. So by lying about the properties they own or the things that they own in this world, they attract these women. Now, there are also some men that say, well, I don't really know her, so sometimes I have to lie in order to get to know her. Well, maybe it is true in their own way, but I still maintain the fact that honesty is the best principle. Honesty is the way to go. When you love someone, don't lie to them, just be honest with them. Sometimes I see men lying about things that they should not even lie about. I see them lying about things that women don't even care about. Just be honest, just be open, and just be sincere with a woman. So if you find a man, or if you are in a relationship with a man that cannot give you his honesty, that's a man that does not love you. Another indication that a man does not love you is when he cheats shamelessly. Now, I'm not saying that there are different types of cheating or certain cheating is acceptable. I'm just saying that a man that sleeps with your friend, a man that sleeps with your family member, a man that sleeps with every woman within the same vicinity, a man that will sleep with any and every woman that he sees, as a man that cheats on you disrespectfully. If you forgive him once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and he keeps cheating on you, that is an indication that he does not love you. Furthermore, a man that does not love you has no respect for your family. He's going to disrespect every member in your family. I'm talking about a man that is not afraid to talk back at your parent. It could be your mother, your father, your aunt, elderly folks that raise you up. So a man that does not love you has nothing to lose. As a matter of fact, he's not trying to marry you. He's not trying to stay within that family. So he doesn't respect the people. So keep that in mind. This is very simple, but these are things that people tend to neglect. Love itself is a respectful language. So if you claim to love someone, if you claim to love a woman, you have to love everything about her. That includes her family. Now, I'm not saying that you have to accept everything the family throws at you, because there are some family that are problematic. There are some family that don't mind their business. There are some family that are just so intrusive. So you can respect them. You can put them in their place without being disrespectful. So a man that does not love you will disrespect your family and does not care. Another indication that a man does not love you is when he has no empathy for you. Now, this one, I stress on this because this one is not just about love. It's about everything that goes on in the world. As human beings, we are supposed to be empathetic. We are supposed to put ourselves in other people's shoes. So think about this. If you're a woman and you're in a relationship with a man, let's say you're going through difficult times, you're going through a lot of stress, and a man cannot put himself in that shoes of yours. A man cannot understand what you're going through. Instead, he brings his own problem and dumps them on you. That is a man that does not care about you. That is a man that does not truly love you. Like I said, true love is all about sacrifice, is all about understanding, is all about empathizing. So if a man cannot empathize with you, he does not love you. Trust me on that. If you're ever with a man that is self-absorbed, a man that is obsessed with the way he looks, the way he dresses, if you're ever with a man that doesn't care about you, run. I'm telling you. This one may seem like this man just care about his physical well-being. He just care about the way he dressed, the way he looks. And like I always say, there's nothing wrong with that. But if a man is so obsessed with himself and he's so absorbed in his looks and everything is about me, to the point where his self-centeredness, to the point where his selfishness starts to show in every aspect of your relationship, run away. He does not love you. And last but not the least, and I say this one because this one is a huge no-no. This one is one of the most determining factor for a woman to know that this man does not love me and I should run away right away. And that is a man that physically and emotionally abuse you. A man that physically and emotionally abuse you. First of all, I don't believe in violence. I don't believe that the best way you can show someone that you love them is by hitting them, is by putting your hands on them. It is wrong. Crazy enough, I've seen women who would defend men that hate them, and I don't understand why. I don't understand what kind of toxic relationship is that. But I'm saying this to you, to every woman that's listening to me out there. If you have a man that abuses you, that takes his hand to slaps you, that use whatever weapon he can get and hit you with that man does not love you. What if he accidentally kills you? What if he accidentally, damage you for life? What do you call that? So anybody that physically abuses you, he does not love you. Another one could be emotional abuse. Sometimes people don't see this. You have a man insulting you. You have a man telling you how ugly you are. You have a man telling you how nobody desires you but him. You have a man just bringing you down, just seizing every opportunity that he has to bring you down, to make you feel worse about yourself. He does not deserve you. Now, I understand that such relationship is hard to leave, but your well-being, your health, your life, your happiness is more important. So don't ever be with a man that does not appreciate you as a person. Everything you do, he just brings you down. He abuses you emotionally and does whatever he can to keep you under his control. Don't be with a man like that. Please, I'm begging you. So I've shared 10 tips with you women out there. I'm really hoping that this helps you to decide whether the man that you're with right now, whether he truly loves you or not. It is very important, because if you are in a relationship where you've dedicated your time, you've dedicated everything that you have into that relationship, it is important that it does not turn out to be a waste of your time or someone who's just playing you for a fool. I hope this helps. If it does, please leave me your comments, leave me your thoughts, leave me your opinion in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to get your opinion and hear your own story. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I'll see you in the next video.